In polo, Argentina defeated Great Britain in the final in one of the most lopsided victories of the games. The Argentinians won 11-0. Now, we've just received word from the marathon course that Juan Carlos Zabala, the winner of the 1932 marathon, has dropped out of the race due to total exhaustion, is the word that we received. As you saw earlier, Juan Carlos Zabala went out to an early lead and was in front at the halfway point, but then began to labor. At the 30-kilometer mark, it seemed it was only sheer courage that kept him in the race. But finally, he could hardly move, and he collapsed onto the roadway and was out of the race. Kite-san of Japan has taken over the lead, and he is right now 1 kilometer away from entering the Olympic Stadium. Ernest Harper of Great Britain is about 200 meters behind Kite-san, and Kite-san's teammate, Shoryu Nan, is in third.
Well, we'll probably have time for one more result before the roar of the crowd will greet the marathoners as they enter the stadium. In gymnastics, Germany won the team title, defeating Switzerland and Finland. Their individual star was Alfred Schwartzmann, who took the all-around gold medal. And all German gymnasts won 5 gold, 1 silver, and 6 bronze. In weightlifting, the United States, France, Austria, Egypt, and Germany each won a gold medal in the 5 events contested.
Now that roar that we were expecting as we await the first marathoner after the 26 miles outside the Olympic Stadium, and it is Kite-san of Japan, Korean-born, the first one in the stadium. He looks as fresh as he did when he started this race. He is now moving down the stretch, a few meters away from the finish line. Kite-san of Japan, the marathon winner. And this is a magnificent victory for this young man. Now, coming into the stadium in second place, Ernest Harper of Great Britain, one of the oldest men in the race. Ernest Harper, who ran side by side with Kite-san, now coming down the stretch. Behind him, Shoryu Nan of Japan has entered the stadium third, but it's Ernest Harper, 34 years old, the silver medal winner here at the Berlin Olympic Games. Ernest Harper, one of the great stories of these Olympic Games. Shoryu Nan, teammate of Kite-san, crosses the finish line. What an amazing day for the runners from the Far East. It's Kite-san of Japan, Ernest Harper of Great Britain, and Shoryu Nan of Japan winning the 3 medals in the marathon. We'll be back in a few minutes to bring you the platform ceremony of the marathon as the rest of the runners now make their way into the Olympic Stadium.
Gold medaille für Kite-san aus Japan.
Scoreboard, the names. Kite-san of Japan, winner of the Olympic marathon. Ernest Harper second. Shoryu Nan of Japan third. Now for the victory platform ceremony. Kite-san is handed a small oak tree, and his head is placed a laurel wreath. Now Kite-san will hear the strains of the national anthem of Japan. And now the flags of Japan are raised for the gold and bronze medals, alongside the flag of Great Britain for the silver medal won by Ernest Harper. And Kite-san, head bowed. Kite-san, Korean-born, running for Japan, the winner of the most grueling event on the Olympic program, the 26-mile, 385-yard marathon. Good evening, everybody. This is Dan Ashmore for the final time, speaking to you from Berlin. This is the 16th and final day of the 11th Olympic Games of the modern era.
This is the day many thousands wished would never come, the final farewell, when these marvelous athletes who have given us a daily celebration march onto the field for the last time to say goodbye. A single cannon You might hear in the background, something you might hear in a Wagnerian opera, rumbles like a distant thunder.
And now we see the flag bearers are coming in reverse order from the opening day ceremonies. Another piece of symbolism by the organizers of this, the closing night. The German flag bearer is first, and by the strange coincidence of language and spelling that we saw on opening day, right behind the German flag bearer is the representative of the United States, then Uruguay. Whereas the opening ceremonies some 2 weeks ago were exemplified by mass bands and military music with an abundance of pomp and ceremony, we all here feel a sense of somberness, viewing the end of a great romantic drama. Everything is planned for finality, the athletes poised, rather like the thousands of actors and actresses choreographed to let us know that this dramatic opera is coming to its close. Much like the gods summoning earth people to Valhalla in one of Wagner's magnificent operas. And now, German maidens, 52 in all, are on the field, carrying small laurel wreaths. The music dramatically accompanying them in the background. The Olympic flame still burns brightly. And every few moments, our eyes move from the field to the tribune of honor, and then again to the Olympic flame, happy that it still burns brightly, knowing this festival is not over, and also knowing that in a few short moments, the flame will slowly die out, and these games will be no more. Crisscrossing through the heavens are massive beams of light coming from these searchlights that bring the outside of the stadium, as if searching for a place in the clouds for the athletes to return. And now, more cannon shots, the magnificent tolling of the Olympic bell, another ominous but lovely calling of the athletes from the friendly competition of the past 2 weeks. The music is somber, as we said. All the music these past 2 weeks has come from the German masters, Wagner, Beethoven, Handel. Sailors from the German Navy have been given the honor of carrying out the flag. 5 rings symbolizing the joining together of the youth of the world from the 5 continents. And now the time has come. The Olympic flag is leaving the stadium. Now we look to the flame, and we hear the loudspeaker in the background say goodbye to the youth of the world.
Wir freuen uns auf die Olympischen Spiele in Tokio in Japan in 4 Jahren. Auf Wiedersehen.
Melbourne clashes with Collingwood in the Aussie Rules Match of the Day, live and exclusive to Prime in just a moment. And a joyous occasion in Wandon Valley as Lucy welcomes her newborn babe to the world in a country practice, 7:30 tonight and tomorrow on Prime.